Just as a respectful reminder, everyone please turn their cell phones to vibrate or off.
All rise. Hello and welcome. Marriage is a supreme sharing of experience, an adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. Today, Michelle and Nick proclaim their love and commitment to the world. We gather here to rejoice with and for them in the new life they now undertake together. Inspired by their love, let each of us rededicate ourselves to the loving relationship in our own lives. May we all be enriched for having shared this day together. You may be seated. This beautiful couple didn't get here all by themselves. They have been loved and cared for by you, their families, depending on you for sustenance, knowledge, guidance, and love. Without you, this day would not be possible. From this day forward, they will likely need your support in different ways, but they still will depend on and need that support. So with this in mind, I asked the bride's Uncle Bob, her mother Lorraine, as well as the groom's parents, Andrew and Susan, will you, their family, continue to support Michelle and Nick as they step into this new phase of their lives with all of your hearts? We will. Okay. Kiss Michelle. Shake hands. Awesome. Can I hand you flowers? Step right up into here. There you go. Perfect. Awesome. Can hold hands. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. We now would like to be made aware of and call to remembrance the blessings of our roots, the love of family and friends who are no longer with us, who while they were here made such a lasting impact on the bride and groom and many others here present. And while they may not be here physically present with us, nevertheless they are shining their love down from heaven. Their love will be with us always. Michelle and Nicholas, as you stand here, you know that marriage is the voluntary and full commitment of two consenting adults to love each other for a lifetime. For a marriage to be successful, you must each be loyal to the other, stand firm in your defense of each other, and be supportive of one another's life goals and dreams. It is a solemn, binding, yet loving commitment. So you're going to repeat after me. Answer I do. Do you, Nicholas, welcome Michelle as your wife, offering her your love and encouragement, your trust and respect, as together you create your future?
I do.
Do you, Michelle, welcome Nicholas as your husband, offering him your love and encouragement, your trust and respect, as together you create your future? May the words spoken here today and the choice of Michelle and Nicholas to enter into this union be filled with blessing. May their marriage provide the love and support for each of them to expand into their greatest purpose. Amen. A reading from 1 Corinthians 13. If I speak in the tongues of men and angels but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. So now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. Marriage symbolizes the ultimate intimacy between a man and a woman, yet this closeness should not diminish, but strengthen the individuality of each partner. A marriage that lasts is one that always has a little more to grow. It is out of the resonance between individuality and union that love, whose incredible strength is equal only to its incredible fragility, is born and reborn. Marriage is a lifetime commitment of love, which recognizes the negatives as well as the positive aspects of life. Marriage's content is never predetermined. It is a living organism that reflects the continuous choices of the individuals involved, made from a place of an ever-evolving and deepening love. In marrying, we promise to love not only as we feel right now, but also as we intend to feel. In marriage, we say not only, I love you today, but also, I promise to love you tomorrow, the next day, and always. For love, expressed in marriage, doesn't limit. It brings with it the gift of freedom. It teaches us to encourage the one we love to make his or her own choices, seek their own path, and learn their lessons in their own way and in their own time. Love also teaches us to share our feelings and thoughts with each other about these choices. We can then make decisions openly and freely through our love, which allows both to grow. So love that restrains is not love. To restrain another in the name of love doesn't create love. It merely creates restraint. Rather, love is that space created by the presence of the one we love, where we feel safe and where we need not hide any part of ourselves for fear of being judged or rejected or held back, releases us to go forth into the world and try new things. It gives us eyes to see the qualities in each other, like the way Nick sees Michelle's wit and appreciates her thoughtfulness for him and others. And likewise, Michelle sees and appreciates Nick's sarcasm and his ability to remain patient and calm in the most difficult of circumstances. Qualities which only begin to emerge in outlines more clear as we are with that person in a loving relationship. And finally, in the loving relationship we call marriage, that binding public expression of our love. We know that all things we now experience will be done with each other, and that they will be poured and sifted, chaff from grain, by our faithful hands working together, keeping what is worth keeping until, with a breath of kindness, we jointly blow the rest away. And now a reading from the poem, I Love You, by Susan Polis. I cannot promise you that I will not change. I cannot promise you that I will not have many different moods. I cannot promise you that I will not hurt your feelings sometimes. I cannot promise you that I will not be erratic. I cannot promise you that I will always be strong. I cannot promise you that my faults will not show. But I do promise you that I will always be supportive of you. I do promise you that I will share my thoughts and feelings with you. I do promise you that I will give you freedom to be yourself. I do promise you that I will understand everything that you do. I do promise you that I will be completely honest with you. I do promise you that I will laugh and cry with you. I do promise you that I will help you achieve all your goals. But most of all, I do promise you that I love you. We'll do the vows. Michelle and Nicholas, as you exchange vows, which will start you on your journey together, know that our love and support go with you. As you make your promises to each other, we too will remember promises we have made and take this opportunity to make new our own. Nicholas, you may read your vows.
The greatest gift anyone's ever given me is the courage to step outside my protective, introverted bubble. You empower me to let my true light shine brightly, especially when I want nothing more than a treat within myself. You give me the strength to be myself every day. Michelle, I love you with all my being, and I find myself loving you more every day. I promise to laugh and grow with you as we both change and be your shelter during the worst storms. I promise to be the calming voice when life, including certain parents, stir the inner New Yorker in you. I promise to love you, cherish you, encourage and support you, and dance with you in the middle of a crowded hotel lobby for the rest of my life until death or zombies do us part.
Very nice. Great job.
Today we begin a new part of our lives. We form a new family, ours. To my knight in knitting attire, I promise these things. I promise to agree to disagree with how the bed should be made. I promise to make you grilled cheese and tomato soup when you've had an awful day. I promise I will love you for your Star Wars references. Thankfully, it's not like Hoth today. I promise to be your partner in all things. I promise to ride the roller coaster we know as life with you. Through the ups and downs we've already shared, I know we can weather any storm. I love you for your compassion and for when you make me laugh after an awful day. You are my best friend, and I am so excited to see where our journey as husband and wife takes us. Love you.
Very nice. Awesome. Thank you. The wedding ring is a symbol of married love. The precious metals show that your love is your most precious possession. And the unending circle symbolizes that love may never cease. Okay. Let's start with you. Oh, hold her up. Yep. No. Grab her hand here. Yep, there you go. Hold it at the top.
We didn't practice that part.
Okay. Repeat after me now. Michelle, I give you this ring
Michelle, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I ask you to wear it as a sign to the world
I ask you to wear it as a sign to the world
that you are my wife.
that you are my wife.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Place on her finger. Great. Perfect. Okay. Same thing. Repeat after me. Nicholas, I give you this ring
Nicholas, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I ask you to wear it as a sign to the world
I ask you to wear it as a sign to the world
that you are my husband.
that you are my husband.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Okay. These hands you hold on your wedding day are the hands of your best friend, tender and sincere and vibrant with love. These are the hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future, and as together you laugh and cry, together you share your innermost secrets and dreams. These are the hands that will countless time wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of laughter and joy. These are the hands that will comfort you in illness and hold you when you are grieving. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness as you promise your love and commitment to one another all the days of your lives. Okay, this is it. This is the finale. Michelle and Nicholas, because you have promised each other your love, devotion, and commitment, and you have made promises and vows sealed by an exchange of rings, by the power vested in me, by the state of New York, it gives me great pleasure to declare you husband and wife. Nicholas, you may kiss your bride. Michelle and Nicholas, may the significance of this moment ever remain a priceless memory in the heart of each of you, and may you have perfect love and peace together. May your fulfillment in joy in each other and in yourselves increase with each passing year, and may you continue to deepen your love with each other and all that you hold dear. Okay, so I'm going to present you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Nicholas and Michelle O.J., husband and wife.
It's okay, don't be alarmed, come into me. There's no distance in between our love. So gonna let the rain pour, I'll be all you need and more. Because when the sunshine, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took a note, I'ma stick it out till the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, eh. Umbrella, Ella, Ella, eh, eh, eh. Under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, eh, eh, eh. Under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, eh, 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 eh. It's raining, raining. Oh, baby, it's raining, raining. Baby, come into me. Come into me. It's raining, raining. Oh, baby, it's raining, raining.
There's no combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard. No song that I could sing, but I can try for your heart. Our dreams, and they are made out of real things, like a shoebox of photographs with sepia tone loving. Love is the answer, at least, for most of the questions in my heart. Like, why are we here and where do we go, and knock on us so hard? It's not always easy, and sometimes life can be deceiving. I'll tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together.